Hey everyone, thanks for checking in. Today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite subject, homeowners insurance. Now, it's going to be a lot of fun. I have a special guest who's going to take us through all the ins and outs of insurance. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back, everybody. Erich Sonberger here, and I brought a very, very special guest, Charlotte Russell. She has her own insurance agency in Redwood City, California. Welcome, Charlotte Russell. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course. So I have some great questions here that we're going to help folks understand insurance a little bit better. So I'm going to get right into it. How much coverage do I need, Charlotte? What do I need?
That's a great question. It's really individualized. So what I would say the most important thing is that you trust and know your insurance agent. And the reason is because every person has a unique lifestyle, so therefore their insurance needs to be unique to fit their life.
That makes a lot of sense. Bigger house, jewelry,
exactly,
art, fancy cars, whatever we might have.
Right, exactly. All those things matter.
That makes sense. Good. So here's a fun one. If my home actually needs to be rebuilt, I've had a fire, I've had an accident, what's the process someone might go through for a claim?
So you definitely want to call your insurance agent.
Okay.
And then the process varies from company to company. But when you're with a company like mine, I am the owner, so I am your personal representative. I walk you through the process, we get claims involved, and then it's really your job to work with your claim rep to make sure that your claim rep understands exactly the unique situation of your home so that your home's rebuilt the way that it was previously.
Got it.
So a lot of people don't realize this, but insurance is a contract between you and the insurance company. So you have all the power. If you have special granite countertops that are unique in some way, you need to educate your claims adjuster about that.
Got it. So just let them know anything about my house that
Absolutely.
They might not know.
Exactly. And also make sure that before you ever need to use your insurance, you take your camera and go around and talk about the things that are sentimental and special that maybe aren't as easy to put a dollar figure on. That's really good to have and save in your cloud so that if you ever need to use your insurance, you can share that with your claims adjuster. And when it comes time to do your inventory list, it's really easy. You just go based on your video.
That's great advice. These days, everyone has a camera and they can definitely do that, take advantage. Great.
And it's kind of a fun project, too.
It is always something to do, but it's fun. Get the kids involved. Who knows?
That's right.
So here's a fun one. Here in California, we experience frequent wildfires. We have a very long wildfire season now.
Yes.
So how does that affect people's coverage in general?
Yes. So insurance is a system that works by everybody putting money into the bucket. So even though you live on the peninsula, you may not experience the wildfires. Those wildfires still impact your rates. And so the Department of Insurance, they're the ones who dictate rates. So if you don't like your rates, you should contact your Department of Insurance and participate in our voting system because it's your representative that's determining the rates for companies. So companies file their rates, and so obviously a lot of companies have filed rates lately to try to keep up with the demand in California. So yes, wildfires matter, and they do impact everybody across California, not just those in wildfire zones.
Got it. Well, that's interesting that you say you kind of have a vote, right? There's a way that you can, be part of that process.
You do.
So that's interesting. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
And let's switch to another extreme. We've got wildfires, but now we also have flood insurance questions. So
Sure.
is flood insurance included with my policy? Do I just get that?
It's usually not. So you need to talk to your own insurance advisor to find out if it is, but most people don't include it. And what I would say is it's actually through a government program, FEMA. And so agents like myself, we are licensed to work with FEMA. Everybody is in a flood zone, believe it or not. It's just, are you in a preferred flood zone or are you in a high-risk flood zone? And obviously the rates are going to reflect whether you're in a safe zone or a not so safe zone.
Got it.
And then when you have a claim, you work with a FEMA adjuster as well. And in regards to flood, I would also say, what's probably more common in our area regarding risk is earthquake. So really important, earthquake is not covered on your homeowner's insurance. Very, very important that you seek out earthquake insurance as well.
Got it. Yep. We definitely know the ground shakes here. So
it certainly does.
It's very normal though. Don't panic too much. And then the last question I have on my list is if I receive a notice that my policy won't be renewed, what are my options? I mean, it's been happening more and more.
It has. And that's the important part about the Department of Insurance. Sorry, I was going to say DOI. But the Department of Insurance and participating in your voting, because if companies can't get the proper rate, then they will exit. And we've seen that happen a lot in California. That's ultimately what happened with earthquake insurance in 1994. And so when companies exit, then there's less competition, higher rates, and not a lot of choice. But if you have that unfortunate letter that comes that says you're not going to be renewed, my best advice is to contact an agent, a local insurance professional such as myself, because we are the experts and we can help you. Sometimes we can insure one side of the street and not the other, and that's something that you're not going to know unless you talk to a professional. So don't try to do it on your own. Google's wonderful, but not when you're trying to find insurance.
That's for sure. Everyone loves to Google everything, and it's not always the best. Not at all.
Yeah.
So, well, that's the last question I had. Is there anything you wanted to add maybe that we didn't talk about specifically, or you think this will cover it for now, the basics?
Yeah, I just tell people the most important thing with insurance is that you're reviewing on a regular basis. Insurance is not like going to the store and buying food or ordering something off of Amazon. Insurance is highly regulated, so the rules are changing all of the time. And just like you want a professional to manage your taxes or your real estate purchase, you want a professional to handle your insurance. I always tell people, I love insurance, so you don't have to.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Charlotte. I appreciate you coming on and doing this for us. The little segment we're doing. And if you guys have any questions for Charlotte, please reach out. We'll put her contact information below. So thanks again. And hit that bell, ring that notification button, and keep watching our videos.
Do it.
Thanks so much. Thanks again, Charlotte.
Thank you.